Over the past week or so, I have tested by writing and sending out almost 100 sales emails, but only 12 of them made serious money. Now, I don't mean like none of them made money except for the 12, but what I mean is some made money, okay, almost all of them made money, but 12 of them like made serious money. And guess what those 12 emails had in common? Okay, if you guessed right, it's storytelling. That's why in this video I'm going to show you the exact storytelling framework that made those 12 emails generate 10x more sales. Now, this isn't the same old storytelling advice everyone has been repeating over and over again over the internet, okay? In fact, you have probably never heard of this approach before because it's my approach and it's called the HSSC method, okay? And it's stupidly simple. And the best part is that you can start it today. You can start using it today, right now. So stick until the end because I can promise you by the end of this video, you're gonna have a completely different understanding of how true storytelling, and specifically the HSSC method, can actually make your emails generate 10 times more sales by tomorrow, even by now, okay? By tomorrow. But before we dive in, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that, smash that like button below because it helps me know if you like this video. So all right, let's break it down. So now here's the thing, you've probably seen this before. Someone sends you an email that starts with a long story about their childhood, their dog, what they ate for breakfast, and by the time they get to the point, they tell you exactly what the email is about. You have already moved on. Well, that's not storytelling, okay? That's just talking. Because real email storytelling has a structure, it has purpose, meaning every single sentence moves the reader closer to one thing, which is the sell. And that structure is what I'm going to share with you, okay? It's what I call the HSSC method, which is hook, story, secret transformation method, and then the CTA. Okay, and this method is what separates emails that get ignored from emails that get opened, read, and acted on. So let me show you exactly how this works, okay? The HSSC method. Okay, so first is the hook. Now this is your opening line, okay? It may be one sentence or two, and its only job is to make your audience curious enough to keep reading. Okay, so for example, you can start with, I lost $12,000 because of one email mistake. Okay, that's an email that I sent. Now you can use this as a subject line, or you can use this as a direct hook in your email, okay? Because this will make your audience want to know what happened, okay? It's a hook, and it also like it keeps people triggered. Okay, how did you lose that $12,000 and what was the one email mistake that you made? Okay, so the next step is the story. This is where most people mess up, especially business owners and sometimes even email marketers, okay? Because they think the story needs to be long and detailed, which is wrong, okay? Your story should be short, relatable, and connected to the pain that your audience is feeling at the moment, okay? It depends on the pain point that your audience is feeling at the moment, depending on your niche. But here is how I could like actually continue the email that I already started with the hook, okay? For example, I could start like, I had a product launch. So here's what happened. I had a product launch, 10,000 people on my list. I sent an email packed with features, benefits, bullet points, everything I thought they needed to see. The result, a 0.8 conversion rate. I lost thousands in potential revenue because I forgot one thing, which is people don't buy features, they buy transformations. Now in your story, you have to be very specific. You have to be very specific and clear with the pain points and what you want people to feel, because if you don't be very specific and clear, people, the emotion that you want people to have so that they can click or they can convert in your email, it won't happen, okay? It won't appear. So what I did here is I painted a picture of failure, something that my audience might be experiencing, and I hinted at the solution without giving it away like directly there, okay? That's the curiosity gap. It creates curiosity. Then we move on to the secret transformation method. Now this is the unique method, your framework, your solution, but the key here is that you don't have to explain everything. You're not supposed to explain everything. Just give them enough to make them believe it works and create desire for the full solution. Now you can use testimonials, you can use whatever, but it works, okay? So for example, like in the same email, what I did say is that's when I discovered the 3-layer story formula. It's a simple way to structure any email so that your reader feels seen, understood, and ready to buy, without feeling like they are being sold to. And once I started using it, my conversions rate jumped to 8.2%. Now I'm giving them the results. I'm giving them like the direct, the desired outcome. Here is where you can give them like the desired outcome and show them the results. So that's exactly what I did here. Notice I didn't explain the 3-layer formula in detail. Okay, I just explained it, I just named it, and then showed the result, like showed exactly what the desired outcome could be. So finally is the CTA, the call to action. Now here is where you tell them exactly what to do next. And here's a secret: your CTA should feel like natural next step in the story. Okay, for example, you can say, if you want to learn the exact 3-layer story formula I use in every email, click the link below and I will walk you through it step by step. Now this is simple, direct, and connected to everything that came before it. Why this method works, okay, like why does the HSSC method get 10x more sales than a regular emails? Why do I say that? Because one, it builds emotions first. Now what I mean here is that you're not listing facts, okay, you're making them feel something in the few lines. Okay, you're just hooking them in with their pain point or getting them intrigued with a certain pain point. Okay, two, it creates connection. Okay, so when you share a relatable struggle, okay, your audience sees themselves in your story. They think that's me, they get me, they think that you get them because you went through the same thing that they are going through. Okay, so this builds a certain trust, it builds a connection between you and your audience. And the third one is that it maintains curiosity. What this means is that you're not giving away everything up so that they can see where it goes next. Okay, that's why it works better. And the fourth one is that it makes the sale feel more natural. Okay, because by the time they get to the CTA, they feel like they're not being sold to. Instead, it's like they are being offered a solution to that problem that they might have. Okay, and it makes them feel like you are aware of their problem, so you are offering them a solution to their exact problem if they want to. Right now, here's what you have to do next. So if you're a coach, consultant, or a course creator who's been struggling to get sales from your emails, the problem probably isn't your offer or how you present the outcome or how you present your offer to them. So start using the HCCS method in your next email. Hook them first, share a relatable story, tease your secret method, and give them a clear next step. Do that and watch your email conversions skyrocket. And if you find this helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm going to keep dropping frameworks like this that actually move the needle in your business. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.